Get my music going. We're good to go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me do this thing too. Excellent.
Multi-twitch.
Yeah. Stream together.
All right, so we got that, and then I need to do an invite on Twitch.
Okay.
Damn it. Boop. And I want to do boop. And give you the old naka naka.
Accept.
And we're already muted. Yeah, I want. Thanks, turn together. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now I want to do share chat. Why is this notified? Oh, because you're the host.
Am I?
Oh,
I joined your thing.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why.
Okay, well, there it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
That was weird.
It assigned you as host, I guess. I have no idea.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Weird. Okay, and then I'm gonna post the dual doodly doos.
Hey,
Do you want me to
mentally
post
not
that in
okay?
your? I'll do it in your message so you can pin it if you want, and then yeah, I am sure. Then I'm gonna post it in mine. Oh, it's shared, so cool. Now I can just pin it. Pinned.
There we go.
Bangarang manually. There we are.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Where do we want to start with this? Got more models for the monsters. At the moment, I'm taking the hair that ZBrush has made, and I'm getting that all plugged into the game. So that is my task today. Let me make sure I'm grabbing the right stuff here. I like the dwarf implementations. Looked good. Yeah, the dwarves are in a solid spot now. I mean, in terms of hair and stuff. I think I was just talking to Sean. I think we still need to do, like, after kind of looking at the dwarf female, I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff that, like, kind of, like, I think she's gotten neglected. So I think there's probably some more stuff if we take a closer look at her that we could do. So, but that is not today. So. I'm gonna enjoy catching all the content. Can't wait to experience the world. Right on. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I keep seeing more and more screenshots of the game, you know, and as things have continued to develop, it is starting to look more and more like the EverQuest art painting stuff, you know, because that's always been our target. But there was that one screenshot that somebody had posted where it was like all of these characters just kind of lined up, and it was just so pretty. It's like that's how I want the entire game to be.
Yeah.
Or is it? Let me pull it up real quick. It was such a cool shot. Because it was
Sitting-
all the people in front of the wagon.
Set in screenshots.
Yeah, it's right. No, yeah. Here, I'll show it. Because it was in our. It's just somebody had posted in our Discord. It's this one where everybody's kind of like sitting around this campfire.
Oh yeah.
This looks so good with all these characters lined up. It's like, oh man. It's just like that whole setup is just sick looking.
Oh brother.
We get a little bit more like polishing on that. Holy. So I think it's starting to come together, I think.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one, I guess. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Sorry for all the Windows error sounds on my stream. Here's the photo. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a Diablo 2 character creation screen.
Selection screen? I know, and it's so cool. But again, just that, like, for quote unquote as low detailed as our characters are, that shot looks amazing. You know? Yeah, you could be like, oh, the wheels are polygonal and stuff. It's like, yeah, so they're the same way in World of Warcraft. So, I mean, it's not like that far off.
Yeah. I would really
I'm assuming. Yeah.
really love to. I think we need to this one leather helmet, still getting that.
Needs a little bit more padding.
Yeah, I think so.
Take a look at that.
But yeah, it looks cool. This doesn't even have. This must be an older patch or something, because this doesn't look like it has the shadows off of the campfire.
It does. You can see them on the ground next to the campfire. You know, the little stones and stuff. So it should be. I think they're there. It's just like getting broken up by the ground plane and the background. You know,
Maybe.
because you can see their shadows on the cart, right? Like their silhouettes are on the cart.
And they're just farther away, I guess, so it dissipates.
Yeah.
I'm assuming October is still planned release. Yeah, October is still our target for early access release. Yes. Okay.
It's kind of funny. I don't know why everybody has been assuming all the character classes would be in before early access. Just because, like, again, I think people get the terminologies kind of confused.
Well,
Like, early access means early access to the full game. It's like, that's not how we're putting everything together.
well, character classes are
Like, the
Character
class
races.
classes, like the revamps,
oh,
the class revamps.
gotcha. I mean, we'll see, and then it depends. I mean, maybe they'll get through the first iteration of everything by then. Stuff isn't going to be like done and polished by then, probably. So
No. Well, I can guarantee that, but it's just weird that, and again, I know that the term early access has like different connotations, but like for us, it means we'll still be developing the game. The game isn't done, you know. Unfortunately, but it's what it is.
mm-hmm.
Again, It's one of the reasons why I think nomenclature does serve a purpose. Like, it should be early access beta, you know?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Everyone has all these different terms that mean all, like, it's not consistent. So, like,
No.
I'm sure if we had different nomenclature, it would still be confusing, or expectations would be different or not accurate to what we're doing. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, do what you can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more about like consistent.
We continue to hammer. Yeah, we continue to hammer away on the project until it is completed. Right? Like, that's the idea.
I doubt this one changed much. I'll take it. I've been watching for a while and was stoked to hear EA was June because my B-Day was the 14th. Yeah, I mean that was what we were shooting for initially, but you know, we decided that there was stuff that we needed to do that was like changes that needed to happen. There were big changes, like these class updates, and it made more sense to just push the date back and then get that stuff more in order rather than going into that EA and then changing the stuff then, and people are like putting down money and then like starting to play their class, then the class radically changes, and that it kind of creates a whole, like, a weird scenario for everybody. So it just seemed like it was more ethical to wait, you know, push it back. So everyone's bummed about it. I mean, actually, people were fairly positive, honestly, when we released information. There was a lot of positivity towards it, like saying, like, understanding, like, stuff isn't ready and that sort of thing. So, but I mean, I think people are also bummed about it too. So it is what it is. We're just working. We'll keep on trucking towards what we want. I'd honestly have a bit more polished EA than rushed. Yeah, I mean that's essentially the idea behind it. You know, it's better for everybody. Okie dokie, let's keep going on this. I'm grabbing all the new Geo. just grabbing everything because I don't know what changed and what didn't. I'm just doing a full replacement, and then get those exported, and then get the textures. So basically what we did before. I'm just probably gonna only have time for the females today. So that's the plan right now. Okay. Oops. There's something about one of the planes on one of it's the female dwarf hair. She had like a plane that shoots out, and it's like for the profile. And it was just like, I think I was gonna noodle on the normals for it to see if I could get it to. I need to remember to swing back around for that.
You also have to fix the beard planes too.
Beard planes.
Yeah, I remember they were clipping through her face.
I fixed that one on the chin.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, on the short beard, on
like
the chin.
on her cheeks. Yeah, on the cheeks for the beard 01 and 03.
The beards, the 01. It was clipping through her chin, and I fixed that for sure. I don't remember another one.
Because it was doing the stuff where it was clipping out.
Oh, right. On the sideburns. Right, okay.
Near her temples.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I needed to do that. Yeah, maybe I should write that down. A little. Dwarf. Female. Fixes, I guess.
Beard and hair card plane. Or beards, I should say.
Okay. Brutu. I was gonna say brutal. Maybe wait. What's up? Is it brutal? Is it brutal or Brutu?
It is brutal.
Okay.
It is,
Welcome in. Thanks for the raid.
the one is an L. Come on.
Yeah. There's 2 U's though. Brutu. Okay.
Brutu.
Yeah, all right. Welcome in, sir. How you doing? What are you up to? Let me do a little shout out for you. You're playing some M&M, I see. Just chilling. And just got made a fighter to try it out right on. I think fighter some people like it, some people don't like it, I think. But hopefully after some class adjustments, they'll get pretty cool for a lot more people. Sounds like the next deep dives that are coming up are Beastmaster and Rogue though, so Fighter is still in the works.
I think the rogue revamp is going to be rogues are in a really bad space. We're leaving them as is. Nothing wrong with the rogue. No updates needed.
I think they need more things to do.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, the way some of the stuff has been added, where there's like ranks of things to basically the same ability, just you rank up in it.
Yeah,
I would imagine there's going to be some of that for Rogue.
I hope I had proposed some really cool like 50-50 or gambling abilities. I hope they do that with the Rogue, where I don't want it to be random chance. It's just like the coin flip of one action happens versus another. So it's like you're not totally getting, you're like, oh, I rolled a 1 or I rolled a critical, right? It's more of like the outcomes will change up, like what your next ability might be, dependent on, some of that gambling.
Maybe.
Because it'd be cool to like have some abilities that kind of ramp up some of your other abilities to make sure that the outcome is more desirable, like exactly what you want to have happen, kind of like stacking the deck. Or you could even have an ability that's called that, that's on a little bit longer cooldown to be able to like guarantee whatever outcome you want, just to kind of manipulate, your desired abilities. But we'll see. We'll see what the designers I know that poisons obviously still need to get in, and that's like a primary thing for them,
Yeah. Well, isn't it kind of in some capacity already?
Was it? I was unaware.
I thought there was something. It came in with like alchemy, maybe, or I don't know what the deal is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Rogue isn't really my.
I didn't think that they really had much in terms of poison stuff, you know. So. Yep.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a huge rogue player, so.
Me neither.
They only had a slow poison. Oh yeah, so they did have something. Yeah, I thought they had like one, like there's something, some rudimentary thing that was in as like a the system functions kind of thing. Okay. There's no beards here. Okay, so that's everything. Let me.
The ladies.
Well, dude, I just did the dwarf, so I'm like, oh, the 6 hairs. That's it. I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, dude.
So, let me save this version.
Yeah, I mean that's why the dwarves are such a big task. It's just because there is so much, right? Six beards for the dwarves plus more beards for the females, right? It's just like, oh god, they were just such a big task because there's so many extra things.
Yeah.
It wasn't just 6 hairstyles; it was like all the extra stuff. And it wasn't just like, oh, we've got 3 beards, right? It was it's 6 beards, and it's like each beard is a full hairstyle, just about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad we got them out of the way. They're all done. Hooray! Put a pin in them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will use this
Tacos.
extra time to grab the arm adjustment from Vince thing.
Wait, what about Clint's thing? Oh, the arm adjustment.
Yeah.
I mean, the elves were already borked from before, so it can't get any worse. Luckily, it'll only be the arms will be.
All layers. Clint did this thing where he moved the face down. So when you select the entire body instead of the face overlapping on the thing, the face down there.
Out of the way. Could
Yeah.
put it on top of the head, but underneath is fine.
Yeah, and I was moving them back, but now I'm like, I don't know, maybe it makes sense to leave them there.
I mean, it's basically like, unless you're clamping the texture, which we're not, and they're just repeating, it's fine that it's out of the way like that. You know.
Yeah, I already moved the does that, yeah, I did. I moved the doors. Does that UV thing you have let you move like islands? Is there a hotkey or something to move it, like jump it to like the different UV spaces? So
UV spaces? Well, you would just put in the number, you know, like of which like U or V that you'd want to move it. You're saying if you like wanted to move those up to the top of the thing, you just move them vertically by like what, 1? So it'd be
well, okay, so
on the 2048, so
at my last job we had like someone made like a plugin or like a tool that like you could do a hotkey combo where it would jump the UV islands by a set amount, and I was wondering if that, because you had that, you're talking about that plugin that you got. I was wondering if that did anything like that.
Oh, you'd have to look at it. I don't know if there's anything that does like full movement. I never mess with something like that in there.
Okay, no
I'd
worries.
have to look at it, but
I was just.
Oh yeah, in the Mio 3? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in there for like straight up moving stuff. I'd have to investigate.
All right, Cheesy and Brew2. Catch you guys later. Thanks for the raids.
Let's see. Maybe I can.
It's not a big deal. I can. What I've been doing is just.
I can take a quick look here. I mean, what's the harm in just doing a quick? It's over here. So let's see. I can rotate it. I can orient it. I can. Select only horizontal edges, select only vertical edges. We can access a symmetry on U and Y. That's symmetrized though. Island, copy, paste. Unfold. Range, that's orientation, that's rotation, align edge loops, no, that's all alignment stuff. Align UVs, here you go. So I can align them to the top. Oh no, it just packs everything. Okay.
Now I wonder if I can hunt down
what you needed to do.
Yeah, it's all good. I wonder if I could hunt down that thing, because it's kind of nice. It's, I guess for our use case, it would be an edge case scenario, not a main thing, but definitely used it a bunch at the old job.
I mean, again, if you were looking to like move this stuff, right, and I want to move it up one, you just, in this, you'd go 1.627. That moves it up one entire bracket. Boom, it's been moved up 1.627, right? And now it's been shifted to the positive. Or if I wanted it back in the grid and perfectly aligned, you take the 1 out, right? So this 1 goes to 0. Boom, it's back into its bracket, because it'll always move it wholesale.
Yeah,
so,
that's true as well.
and it'll always be aligned because it's a 2048, and they're all unwrapped 2048. So as long as you just put the number in, like a 1 or a 0, and you could do it, if you wanted to do it to the right or left, that works exactly the same, right? So like if I want this, I'd put 1.5386, you know, I just put this as a 1. 0.5386, it'll move, it should move over 1. Or, whoop, oh, I didn't have anything selected. Oops, that's my bad. Oh, wait, what? Oh, my 2D, I moved my 2D cursor. Ah, you fucker. Image, there we go. There we go, this turns into a 1. So 1, 4. Now it moves over 1. So now it's up 1 over 1. And then if I want to bring it down, I just put this at 0. Boom, now it's over 1, right?
Okay.
So.
That's
Now, if you wanted to get it a little bit more, like, funky, right, then you're like, oh, I want to only move it half, and it needs to get scaled to be a different texture size and do all that sort of stuff, right? Like, what you would, because the hard part is, like you were saying, like, if we change the head to, like, a 512 by 1024, sorry, 256 by, or 2048 by 1024, right? Because we were talking about doing that with the faces and stuff. You would have to do something where, I wonder if I can control A, control T, transform? No, T for transform. Is there anything I can do with that? Send, subtract. Oh, Fox. Can I do? Oh yeah, I wonder if I can. There we go. So you could, yeah. So you would hold control on your transform box, right? And then that what it'll do is like you start moving it, hold control, it'll snap it, and then you could snap it at global point 5 right up at the top of the screen there. You can see, and then you could snap the thing to be half of the texture, and boom, now you have the texture squished properly. And then if you ever switch the heads to be 2048 by 1024, you know, that'll be this is the scale that would be, right? So
Okay. Yeah, that's
it's really simple. You don't need to do any more advanced stuff than that. And then if you wanted to move them, you could still move them because it's still working on that at that size scale. Right?
Yeah, that transform thing is a nice find there. It's one I never used before.
It's very useful. Some of those verts are not aligned.
Yeah, I was just noticing that the skirt and the torso don't match. Well, now would be a good time to change that, I suppose. Hey, Quackums, sorry for the not getting to you sooner there. Hope you're doing good. Oh, well, this is looking okay, though. Everyone's having a good Monday.
What are you checking when you're doing that?
I'm putting in the seams again because I don't have them anymore.
Okay.
Because I don't want it. It makes it easier to select pieces. And yeah, this being like the source file, I don't want it to not have the seams in it.
No, I getcha.
Yeah. So I
just was wondering what you were doing because I was inquisitive, and like I said, you don't know what you don't know. So I don't know if you were doing something in particular to like freeze something or lock it in place, or like could be all kinds of stuff. Making sure that everything's zeroed out. There's a lot of different things that could happen there. You know?
I mean, I guess the intention is to put the seams back in real quick, but I guess a side effect would also be if I do encounter anything. It's kind of like a check, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Word. Okay. Thanks for answering my question. Doing some blender magic. You never know. Like you gotta
No, I don't got no fairy dust here.
Oh, I mean, There's still stuff you do where I'm like, oh shit, I should do that. You know.
Yeah, it's just importing is
Mm-hmm.
you lose the thing sometimes. So yeah, just as a thought experiment here real quick. In theory, if we said, okay, it kind of makes sense if we went like this, we put the head up here, like that, like specifically in this location.
Yeah.
So that the neck.
It would be up higher than that, but.
Well, no, hang on, follow me, because this would be
okay.
there's more than just shifting it, because you know how this having the brow right here has been causing some weirdness sometimes. So my thought process here is if we move the head up here, basically essentially moving it to the bottom of the texture so that the neck has unfettered like padding. I mean, we could just move it down here as well, but like if we wanted to do this, it kind of makes sense to move it up so that it's not layering on top of the body, because that's sometimes kind of weird.
Correct.
So if we did this and then we took the brow and then we just kind of put all the extra junk on top instead of on the bottom, then that unfettered padding on the neck would maybe solve some of the weirdness that we have. And we'd have to move the ears up too. Just basically kind of flipping everything. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's a ton of work there. But I'm just thinking, like, in terms of problems that fixes and causes.
Yeah, I just, again, I don't know if we're gonna.
Not worth it.
I still think that if we're gonna do anything, we need to put the eyebrows on their own texture ultimately, and so those would just that would be gone, right? And then the ears and head would all be integrated, but again, if it's just on its own 256 by 1024, then that's what it is, you know? So that's kind of how I think about it. Because again, every time we load in an eyebrow right now, we're loading a 2048 for something that's unwrapped to a 128 texture. You know, it's like, it is ridiculous the amount of spend we're putting on that, you know? So
same thing is happening on the ears too, though. Because
are they not integrated into the head? I thought they were integrated into the head.
No, they're separate because we turn them off for helmets.
Well, they're a separate object, but they're still calling the same texture, right? Which
True.
is not an additional draw call.
Well, here's the catch with that, though. We only have, it's always the 0 face has the ear in it, and that's the only one
calling two.
Yeah, so if you have a different face,
it would be helpful to do a lower ear texture too. You're not wrong.
Unless we could get it so that it calls your face and then it calls that same face and puts it on the ear. So then we could have different ears as well as more efficiency, maybe. Because I'd be a little concerned about potential loss of textile density with the ears. Like eyebrows maybe are less of a thing because they're smaller. I don't know.
What? We wouldn't lose textile density. We'd probably gain textile density, to be honest with you.
Oh, if we made it its own texture. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Then it would be on its own. Because I mean, right now that texture for the ears is probably a 64 by 64.
Yeah, you're right.
If you break down the texture, maybe. I mean, it might even those ears might be smaller than a 64 by 64. But then we could set it up to fit the full texture that it would be. And same thing for the eyebrows, whatever those are, I think. Because again, the eyebrows are so tiny. It's like 32 by 64 right now, maybe, you know.
That's a good point.
For the amount. And so, like, if we put them on their own texture, then we could put them on like a 128 or a 256 even. And we would gain a buku amount of texel density space, and we'd be making the texture smaller, and it would be a smaller load. So that's why you would do it lower, like make it lower and put it on its own island.
Yeah, you're right.
You would actually gain.
We should definitely. that's something I'll have to do. Yeah, I'll get that sorted out. Add it to the list.
And then we would only be loading one texture for all of the ears in the entire game, and it would only be a 128 or a 256 tops. And then the eyebrows would be like a 256 or a 128, and then we would have that. And then, you know, that would be a little bit different because they could all load different ones. But then we literally have Atlas, basically all the ears in the game to be one smaller texture, which would load way faster. Right?
Oh, you're saying putting all the ears on one texture and then like one big one?
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking. Well, I mean, we could do that's. I didn't even think about atlasing all the ears.
We could do that because we don't. So following that trend,
we would need to do that, but you could do that.
We definitely could. The only and it kind of works right now.
Lerps though.
No.
No, because each lerp would be put on independently.
Yeah, it just copies the skin lerp.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Could.
We could. Okay. The only thing with that, and this is
it'd be a lot of legwork to set it up.
No, honestly, probably not even. I mean, maybe a little bit. We'd have to change UVs, but
yeah.
So the only thing I'm thinking of is right now we only have one. We only have. I don't even think we have a way to have different ear textures. Like we're locked into the one.
No.
So atlasing makes sense based on that premise. But if we ever do want to stretch to add more options there, then maybe we'd want to go in Atlas, like do a whole like row of like. I don't know. I'm just like depends how future proof we want to do it.
The one thing about any game with ears is typically the ears don't change. It's like the one guarantee. if we wanted to add something like, I want to add some jewelry or something, we would just make models for it, and they would be, you know, like that's what it would be. You know, we'd add a plane or something, and then put that on a, you know, like, move this into one of the armor, an open area in the armor texture, and that becomes a new thing, or we'd make a new thing for it. But I don't see that really changing. So.
Okay, well, in that case, then you just atlas them all and have a nice little.
Yeah, that would be a larger undertaking, in my humble opinion. But you know, that's I didn't even think about that level of efficiency. That's taking it up another notch. You know,
I think it sounds like it would be kind of worth it.
Yeah.
So definitely something to try.
Yeah.
But not.
I mean, what I would do is probably take like a 1024, maybe even a 512, and break it down to like how many races do we have, and then how many boxes that would be to fit the ears into, you know, and see.
We need to leave some space for
additionals.
Yeah, extra space.
Right. So we'd have to calculate how many extras that we would need. So it might end up being a 512, right, instead of a 256. You know, or maybe it even ends up being a 1024 that's shrunk down to a 512. But even that's a savings. Like if you're only loading one singular 1024 for all the characters in the entire game for all their ears, that's a huge savings. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now it's loading the full 0 face, the 1K
for every
for just the ears, and then for your face, it's loading whatever face you have.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even there's like a weird bug with the face, like the head material ID, where it actually loads two faces. So technically a character has 3 faces loading, 3 face textures loading on them.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
What? No, we're
So
fine.
yeah, that would be. But yeah, that would be a way to like really like buff up the efficiency, and you could technically even think about you could possibly even do that with the eyebrows. You know, granted, I don't know if we're gonna have.
Well, would those be? There would probably be Atlas among the race, not the entire cast.
Yes, but also like we couldn't technically, because then we would have to author different eyebrow planes instead of
Yeah.
atlasing, so we wouldn't be able to do that. But I think individual textures for the brows would be again preferable.
Yeah.
That comes down to when we had talked about having like individual textures for customization purposes, right? Like, because we need them to be flexible and switch on and off and change, they have to be individual, you know.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I like the idea of yeah, I've had like I've been slightly bothered by the eyebrows on some dudes kind of poking through helms and stuff. So like if we set it up like that, like if we built the textures like that, I mean, I guess technically it wouldn't necessitate them being attachments. We could set it up with it still being part of the face, because they're still loading their own texture as it is, where we would just change the UV and texture to be more efficient. I guess so.
Yeah.
But if it makes sense to make them attachments as well, then that's something that we could control. Like for helmets, that might be good.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, I don't think they need to be attachments, but what you could do is we could make a helmet eyebrow version for eyebrows that are undesirable, and then you could just, much like we're doing with the helmet hair, switch out the texture.
Well, it would have to be an attachment in order to do that, though.
Oh, would it? Oh, okay. I didn't know how that system works.
Yeah, it needs to be a separate geo attachment that can be disabled or enabled in order to do that. Because right now the planes are just
it's part of it. It's integrated.
Yeah. Yep. So it would just be one extra step in addition to texture and UV tweaking. It would just be detaching them and then just setting it up as an attachment piece is all. In theory.
I mean, technically what you could do then is if they were the attachment, you could put that on the helmet hair and it would switch off both the hair for the character and the eyebrows for the character and turn on the helmet hair, and it would be all in one, because the helmet hair never changes on the character and the eyebrow plane doesn't really change either. So you could always like flip that off the eyebrow and turn on the helmet hair, and that would be part of the tandem, and it would turn off the hair and the eyebrows for the helmet hair, and then it would just be replaced. You know?
Well, it would need to be, in order to if they function the same, they would need to be the same, meaning we would have to add eyebrow planes to all the hair, or they need to be separate, and then it just controls. It's like 2 switches that flip.
Well, it would be eyebrow planes to the. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't work. So.
Well, no, I mean, what I'm advocating for is it basically having 2 switches, because it's all handled in the helmet thing, and all I do is just add an extra thing that says turn off this as well. So,
Gotcha.
like Yeah, it wouldn't be a ton of extra stuff. If we're already doing the legwork for the UV and texture thing there, then it would just be just editing the base mesh and then exporting the plane separately and then plugging that in, because we'd only need one prefab for everything as well. Yeah, but yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Hey Goblin, what's up, dude? You need one of these hats? I can. It's on the thing. I can shoot you a link later if you don't. This is the new hat, because I actually have the old one too, the black one, which is not as good. This one's a much better hat. I like this one a lot. It's on the new store, the new page or whatever. Yeah, I'll shoot you a link later. What was I doing? I need to find. I don't even have Unity open right now. Maybe I'd take an orange text black hat if we have it. I don't recall seeing one like that. It's either this one or black hat white text. But I don't know, maybe you could get a black hat orange text set up there too. Let me get Unity open here. Trying to think. It's gonna take a sec here. Oh, we're open already. Right on. Okay, I want to find. Take me to Wood Elves. Wood Elf female. Let me pose. I'm gonna export this. Downloads.
Heck yeah, dude. Can't wait to see it.
I've made some serious adjustments to the Wood Elf armor that I think helps a lot. Still a while out though. Right on, dude. Thanks for making some adjustments on that. Okay. Air. Save this. Blend file. What was that texture that was popping up? UVW test 2. Delete. Make an adjustment to mounts and pets getting aggro for no reason whatsoever while just running around. Well, I think I saw something about that actually. So maybe your prayers will be answered, but I'm not sure.
Just got to make those horses look better so they don't get so much aggro. You know?
Oh yeah, we need to do some more hair for them too. Yeah, one of the other things is like
nobody wants to punch a pretty horse, but if it's an ugly horse,
why the long face? Here, let me make it shorter for you. You start wailing on
right?
it.
It's Mongo from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. Let's see. How many of these set up and how many of them do I have to add in here? It's a kind of a rhetorical answer, asking myself question.
Oh.
I was trying to remember how many of the Wood Elf hair is player facing already versus. Okay, we got 4, I guess. So there's 2 additional. I do need to add some. Textures. Where are you? Close this. Save that again. Gib high elf, please. We're working on it.
Well, we'll get to it.
We're working towards it, I mean.
There you go. All right. We're Christopher Columbus trying to get to India. We'll get there eventually.
The heck?
Make it and then call it an oops.
Maybe.
How did these get in here?
Oh my goodness, that's so weird. I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do it to lizards first. But I mean, we could do a bit of both. We make a couple of them, get them in there, and then post the meme of that guy in the office like spilling the beans. I'm like, oh jeez, goodness gracious. Okay.
Hi, elves. They're everywhere.
Oh, I'm in the wrong folder, that's why. $11 files selected. Oh. Those aren't named right or something. What's going on here?
I will say, like, I know people really want the races in the game, you know, have everything in, but I do think there's something kind of cool to bringing them in with specific modules for, like, zones that would contain them, because it's kind of like going to discover a new land and then you meet these new peoples and they're all there, and I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of the the reason that we're not just rushing to get them all. Like, that was the original thought process, is like when we do the their land, then they're part of it. It's like the whole package.
The deep races that'll get released with EA will be the deep gnomes and deep elves. The reason why the deep dwarves won't show up quite yet is just the complexity of those characters is, I think it's going to be one of the most difficult races for us to put in, and the time investment would just be a lot to try to get them, you know, into the game and functioning with the systems that we have right now. So it would require a lot of additional research and work to add those in off the rip. So we're kind of saving those kind of for last. So what might end up happening is, you know, we'll save that for an expansion when you go further into the deep, and then you discover the deep dwarves down there that were something that, like, weren't really discovered or anything like that for quite some time, you know? And I think that'll be a nice opportunity too for some of the content guys to, like, oh, you know, we worked on this zone and now it's been out for a while. It's like, oh, I should have made this adjustment or this adjustment. And then they could go back and do a little bit more tooling on some of the zones and get them polished to more of their liking. And then it'll also let them add additional zones and stuff. So I think that would be probably a good idea to have, like, a second content pass for deep stuff, you know, and it gives a reason for players to go back and, you know, like delve deeper into a zone, you know, and that's all, like, good stuff without needing to be like, oh, we need to make new zones or we need to make large, you know, we can add more to it, right?
Okay. I think that's everything. Let's take a gander. Whoa.
The good news is it goes in a little bit faster because there's just fewer things.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to buy your hat, sir. It's my hat. It's not for sale. You're gonna have to get your own hat.
$300.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
Take
start.
payment up front.
I'm gonna start stockpiling them and then sell them on the back end for double.
Right.
Features. Wood Elf.
Would you realize that Zukan hand stitched that hat? Pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Handmade.
That's what I used to do before we started working here.
He's really good at crochet. Yeah, I don't think you know that or not, but also it looks like they're using a different hair shader too, right? Like the hair shaders are gonna be off.
So these ones I haven't switched everything to the transparent lerp shader.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
like if you see the smoke going through, that's the new one. If it's not, it's using the standard shader.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of hoping to. I haven't had time to kind of organize follow up with Bjorn about this, but
yeah, not to worry.
no, we were gonna try and sort it out.
Is he the best wingman? You know it. EA is releasing with roughly 20% of the content. Yeah, somewhere around there, 20 to 25. Yeah.
Hair
Hard
color.
to put like an exact number on it, but close there.
Okay. Oh shit. Looks good. Did that Widow's Peak get changed? Is it always that low?
I think I pulled it down slightly further because that was something that we had wanted to do. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. Does it feel a little low?
No, it feels right. No, that was fine.
Okay.
Hello from the land of pancakes. Hello.
Welcome. Strange pancake lady.
Land of pancakes.
Four.
Imagine your bed, but it was a pancake and you could just start eating it numb.
I don't think you'd want to. I don't think you'd want to do that after sleeping on it.
Fresh pancake. Fresh pancake. Make a fresh one every day.
Then you don't have anything to sleep on, though. You haven't thought this through at all.
Eat it. No, I haven't.
Cool.
Do you think the pacing for the next 20% will be faster or the same-ish? I mean, I do think it'll be faster, right? Because as we continue to put and build systems in, there's less need for us to construct those systems, which means we just need to build content for those systems. which makes it a lot quicker. So yeah, I think ultimately will be a little bit faster.
I think right now, because we're doing a lot of customization for player character stuff, like we're not making like a lot of new content. Like, so if we got all that stuff off, like at least speaking for character side, we got all that work off of our plate, then all the stuff we're making is like new content. So there'd be a lot more of that stuff. But just broadly speaking, team wide, yeah, I mean, I hope that you know, if we're not building new things, new systems, and we're just building content, then that speeds things up. And as more people, more of the team, like, because we have folks that are still kind of getting up to speed, I feel like it takes like a year to kind of get really in the groove. So the more what do you call it, proficient people get with stuff, that naturally speeds up too.
Yeah. Well, I think also like textures will finally get set. So it's like, oh, we need this ground texture. Okay, we can use this ground texture, right? And right now, still like a lot of the primary assets are still getting, like I said, built or polished or getting updated, right? And so once that's done, then you're done. You know, then you can focus on, oh, we're going to make this new zone, and then you like much like Zukan was saying earlier, right? Then you can focus on just making the new content instead of all the basic fundamental stuff. And I think that's true for like everything, right? If the systems are all being created to be more, you know, open, so that way you can reiterate or reuse things faster, it means that you're not recreating it every time. So
Emmy says, that's what I am, strange pancake lady. You're not just a strange pancake lady. You're also my girlfriend. Okay, Emmy is my girlfriend. There, I said it. But you're both. You're my girlfriend who is a strange pancake lady. So
I feel like I should send you my pancake recipe that I have. Best pancakes I've ever had.
Pancake girlfriend. There you go.
There you go. It's like Princess Bubblegum, but pancakes.
What did I just click on? I don't know. What did you just click on? Okay, so that's in. Let me go to feature library. Feature race model feature library. I need to add those last two on the list. Elf. Hair.
Oh, because you need to turn on all the other hair.
Yeah, it's just those last two that aren't on there. Okay. Save. Well, I've already done it, so we'll
Too late now.
it's fine. I'll just
you put in the game go live code. Oops.
Well, I was gonna say it would be more efficient if while I have this open, to adjust the mail ones for any ones I need to add there, but I don't know what I need, so it's fine. I'll just keep the tab open, and then
Sure.
Just waiting for it to load. Okay, so now if you make a wood elf, female, kind of wish there was a way to close that panel, that side panel too.
Oh yeah, the little piece of paper. It'd be nice if you could click like the upper little corner where it's kind of like wrinkled over, and it's like the button to close it, because it almost looks like a button to like close the tab. I think that'd be brilliant. That would be a smart little like UI kind of element, right? Like, oh, move this page over.
Yeah, I have a. There's a. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not. I think we might have been talking about it, but I don't know who else like makes a lot of characters frequently, but I do, and there's a couple little quirks about the thing that kind of bug me. Cool to get fixed.
Yeah. Are the deep elf races kill on sight above ground towns? I think in some areas, yes. What's up, G Willikers?
I don't know what the I think eventually the faction does play a part. I don't know the nuances of the factions at the moment, or because in EverQuest dark elves were there were, you could walk into Freeport as a dark elf. I think depending on some of your selections, like what deity and class you pick, that would determine more so like if you get murdered on site or not. But you were not well liked, at least, right? But depending on certain factors, you could actually walk through town. So it probably depends on that for us as well, I'd imagine. It operates the same way.
I think trolls should have a stink meter that if it's too high, they just become kill on sight for everybody.
I have to go to the bathhouse and refresh it.
It's required.
You know, one of the other things with these eyebrows, by the way, the eyebrow planes, from some angles and some distances, you see like some weird seam issues, and that's another thing that I would love to on the eyebrow plane.
Oh, on the brows.
Yeah, like I think it's because it's similar. It's like the reverse of the neck issue. Like you're seeing kind of the skin sort of bleed through onto the transparency of the top of it. So that's another thing that I would love to. That's another thing that bugs me about that, and so doing something with the eyebrows is would be good. Yeah.
Might have to do some adjustment on that hair there, unfortunately, but
I'm
looking at it.
Which part?
Just the sides. It's kind of like that dark shadow I was trying to do. You know, like over the top of the crown of the head. It's kind of like got like
yeah,
right in there. Yeah. I was trying to do the cool shadowing thing, but I don't think it quite worked there. I guess it lurks.
Yeah, this is kind of some of the stuff I was pulling back on the dwarves, where I just kill some of the darks. Like, but for all of these, they look pretty good. I don't feel like I need to do that though. Like, I don't know, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
again, if there's some that we want to touch up or whatever, just we can note them down, and I'll do a little bit of extra paint on them. You know.
Okay.
Plus, we could always do a little bit of like you were doing the shadows adjustments and stuff, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like these are pretty good. Maybe this one, like, but this is like such a specific thing that it comes down to more of a paint thing than an adjustment. Maybe this one needs a little bit because it feels like it's a lot of kind of all over. Maybe we could try and crank this one up. I don't know if this falls under that or this we would just paint out this, make just a touch brighter or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just the shadows need to go up probably about like 5-10%, and it'll look fine, you know. Maybe just 5% to start and see, and then like adjust it from there, right? Dial it in and figure it out. Because again, I did match them to kind of how I did with the dwarf beards. You know, the color, the shadow color, and the highlight color is close to that, right? So
yeah.
Will there be more hair colors, or are those locked in? I think they're locked in right now. I don't think we had plans for any additional colors for races and stuff. So
Yeah, I think we already have all the colors we were shooting for.
did male Wood Elves get more beards? No, they have the same beard options. It's the three beards, and then they have however many mustaches they had. I think it was three or four, something like that.
Hey, G Willikers, by the way, welcome in. Night Harbor will be free for all races to enter. It's meant to be a free port town, kind of like Damascus.
What's up, Scruffy?
That's worse on the male model. Super noticeable. Oh, the eyebrow thing? Yeah, we're aware of it. It's something I want to get sorted. It's just I haven't gotten to it yet. No purple, sad. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have purple hair. Hey Scarfy, what's up, dude? I feel like, let's see, which one is this? I'm gonna see maybe just doing a levels on this one is. This feels like the only one that really needs it.
They're basically all set up exactly the way the dwarves are set up. I mean, I think I even tried to color code them exactly the same. So if you're like, you open up one, you open up the other, same thing.
Okay. This is number 4. Yeah,
I think so.
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna do 32 because that seemed like the magic number before. See what it does.
Again, it should be damn close to what the dwarves were, because again, I tried to match them up with the color coding and stuff. So
yeah.
I love braids, man. They're always so cool. Yeah, for sure. You're living someone else's dream. Damn.
Living someone else's dream?
To be honest.
What does that mean?
Brother.
You can't just say something like that and not explain yourself.
He won the lottery and he's gonna start funding this, like the game full on.
Oh, right on, dude. Thanks, Scruffy. That's
all right. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Scruffy. I do think that helped on that little hair. I think we should go through and do that on everything.
on everything, because I don't know that all of them need, like, maybe this one for sure, but
yeah, that one. I think the one with the little braids that are going over her head. You know, ponytail would look nice too. I agree.
I mean, we can try it. I just don't know that. I know. Yeah, well, we can try it. I just don't know that this one is
that
overall.
That'll help. I think it'll help on that one, definitely.
Okay. Let's give it a go. How
many hairstyles we aiming? We're looking to try to hit about 6 per per gender, per race. So that's kind of the target to, you know, like right now we hit 3. That was kind of the idea, to get a first tranche in and then go with another 3.
Time for jokes? Yeah. We need a jokes break. Give me your best dad joke. I heard one recently that was kind of funny. I wish I could remember it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna attempt to try and remember. Let me get chat. Chat GPT doesn't know jokes. Come on.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the download.
A cleric. Oh, he's looking at EverQuest related jokes. Looks like a cleric, a warrior, and an enchanter walk into Lower Guck. The warrior says, "I need better gear." The cleric says, "I need more experience." The enchanter says, "I need a bathroom break." 6 hours later, the warrior still needs better gear. The cleric still needs more experience, and the enchanter is still sitting at the keyboard because nobody can find a replacement crowd control. That's not a joke. That's just real life. Oh, brother. Okay. This one was 3. I never sent you the dwarf stuff. No, I did. I did, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, looks good. I don't know if this was just losing a little bit of thing right here. On the front.
Losing a little bit of what? Oh, like a little bit of shadow or whatever? I mean,
Yeah, it's probably fine, right? I mean, we could. It's just a minor, like, I don't know. I feel like just a little
tweak it a
little
more
warm.
later, but
A little warm right there. That's all it needs. I mean, I could just add a little line there.
you could. Just do a little 30%er, just go whoop, grab the darkest dark and throw that on there. Make sure that you got your levels turned off or whatever, and oh, you're not doing a levels adjustment in the PSD, but yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing it in the thing. Yeah. No, it's up here. I'll just do the darkest dark, or like a.
Oh, I just do the darkest dark at like 30%, right?
Okay.
And then you can kind of just paint it over, and then it should just put like a nice little shadow in on there, right? There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I needed. Bingo. Here, we've got more jokes here. I came in second at the Winston Churchill lookalike competition yesterday. Close but no cigar. That was pretty good. Yeah, it's a solid dad joke. Hang on, where's
you were about to say the most dad thing? I appreciate the effort.
Hang on, wait. Where's my I don't know if this is gonna come through for you, but no, that's the wrong button. There we go. We got our tis. I asked Nixar Warrior why he never trusts anyone outside Capitalists. He said because every time a soft skin says, I come in peace, they either want my scales, my loot, or they're about to give me a quest that involves killing 40 of my own cousins. I said, that sounds rough. He replied, rough? You've never spent 3 hours running through Kunark trying to find your corpse while a froglock's wearing your pants. Yeah, that's a cricket right there. Again, there's no punchline. That's just
it's just a lived experience.
Yeah, that joke was secretly an enchanter poop sock joke, I guess. Okay.
It's observational comedy, Zukan. Come on.
All right. Well, I asked for dad jokes. If you ever need Braid reference, you know who to call. Okay. Thank you, Pancake Girlfriend. The Darkest of Darks. The crickets was better. Are we telling dad jokes? Yeah, we're telling jokes. How many Akanon gnomes does it take to change a light stone? 1 to change it, 5 to improve it, 10 to argue about efficiency, and 20 to accidentally blow up half of Akanon in the process. I don't know. That's we'll give it a tis. How about that? I used to hate facial hair, but it grew on me. There you go. That's a good one. Okay, so moving on to the other hair here. This one is five. The title of this VOD is going to be something like Scruffy tries desperately to tell a joke. What do you call a hobbit party? A little get together. Oh. Oh yeah, here's a good one. I know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Will there always be a one body for male or female? Yeah, we don't have. I mean, maybe one day we'll get like some additional body shapes for other stuff or something. That's yeah, well, we've kind of talked about something like that in terms of, at least for like some of the sub races, like the way Sean has been interested in doing like half elf or like the barbarian is by having them under the human umbrella still, because they're kind of still humans. So, I mean, maybe we'll get some sort of body type thing for those, and maybe we do more with it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it shakes out. At the moment, we don't have any plans for anything like that. It's kind of a long-term doodad. What do you call a hobbit that eats junk food? Lord of the Onion Rings. Oh, brother. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. ChatGPT is so bad at jokes. Yeah. I'm currently eating onion rings. So are you a hobbit? You are a hobbit, actually. In more ways than one. Warning, this next joke is 18 plus. 19. Oh my god. I didn't want to believe the road worker's father was a thief, but I went home and the signs were all there. That one, I think we ZBrush just died of bad jokes.
Just chilling and working.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Got this one, got this one, got this one. Didn't do this one.
I just put on the Mirror's Edge soundtrack and I forgot how freaking good it is, so I was kind of getting just lost in that.
Okay. Just checking on you.
Yeah, dude. What happened to my mustache? Did I ever have a mustache?
Is this a setup for a sick joke? I'm waiting for the punchline. Don't let us down, Scruffy.
Pressures.
It's mounting. The entire chat is just waited on bated breath. No pressure. Oh shit. Okay. There. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'll just go through all of them, I guess. Always turn it down. What do you call a gangster hobbit? YOLO Swaggins? Oh my god. You're cut off, Emmy. You're cut off from telling hobbit jokes. It was a short list to begin with. Let's be real.
Hobbit joke. Short list.
Yeah. should have Zukan draw you a mustache, and then you can attach it to your image on your stream. There you go.
It's funny when I used to do I used to do casting with when I was working on Due Process. They had the Due Process League. And they're like, "Hey, we need an image for you." So I sent them like my photo or whatever, and then they drew little like squiggly arms because it was cut off at the shoulder. It was very funny. I'm like, use that forever. That'll be my icon. It was great. We had good laughs about that.
That's funny. It's very warm in here. Okay. That's all of those adjusted now. Cool. All right. Well, those look pretty good.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's pick the pigtails and just check the weights, I guess. Do a spot check.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, blame Google. I just Googled Lord of the Rings dad jokes. What do you call a taco with no meat and cheese? A taco. You get crickets. I don't even need Emmy to verify that one. I'm not an expert on tacos.
What you need to do is, instead of just saying, you need to look up world's best dad joke and then find the ultimate one.
Yeah. I'll have to we'll do a contest or something next time. Been trying to come up with a decent Iki related dad joke, and everything is like almost there. What does food from Kedge Keep taste like? It's a little finny. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a I mean that's a solid dad joke, Iki related dad joke. Just waiting for this to load. I have I don't. What is brown and has a what is brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. Scruffy's resorted to poop jokes now. Next thing he's gonna do is just start sending me MP3s of just fart sound effects. That might do it though. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, what are these weighted to? It's weird. Yeah, it kind of works. They're just really stiff. That's weird. Let's see. Oh, I need to fix some of this stuff here. It's on the beard. Okay. Let's do this. Transfer weights. What the heck is this? Oh, that's part of the rig. Okay. Let's see if that's any good. Okay. That's okay. A little bit better now.
Yeah, it even has a nice little jiggle to it.
What's another one that's... I can just check the weights on this ponytail. Should just be 100% the head. Yeah. Where's the long hair one? There was the, I think I'm missing one still. Isn't there like a long hair down?
Yes.
Okay,
The Princess Zelda hair is missing.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, I think for the elves they have 7, not 6.
Okay.
I think there was an extra one in there for the ladies.
Copy that. Gotta go get ready for dinner rush. All right. Catch you later, Emmy. Thanks for stopping by and telling jokes.
Yeah.
From certain angles, that hair is looking a bit like my elementalist pet. When do we get that endowment slider for the character creation? When your check comes in to fund all that. Mr. Moneybags. What else? Female. Yeah. I didn't brighten this one up either, so let's this one too. This is probably my new favorite one for them.
With the long hair one?
Yeah. Did we do this? Four, 3, 5, 0, 1, 2. Yeah, we didn't do this one. All right. I'm out of character space. No way.
Delete them all.
Yeah. Gotta write in all these randomly generated names to delete them too.
Oh, you random chat? I would just name them like A, B, C.
It's too slow.
Too slow, yeah.
There. Well, I'll try A. It's not a valid name.
Oh, because it's too short.
Gotta be at least
There
AAA.
you go. 3 A's. There you go. Hey.
I would just like dev override delete button or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Have like a little MDK button.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I goofed.
The holodeck zone.
Yeah. I had the safety off. I got wrecked. Oh man. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that name. Gulhirme? Thanks for the follow. Look, man. Apologies for being bad at names. It's not really great. Maybe it should be the case right now, because can adjust details later.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. I think the Wood Elf hair are done then. That's everything.
For the ladies.
Yeah, for the ladies specifically.
Brad, man, thanks for doing some of those adjustments and getting it all in there.
Yeah, thanks for getting it all, doing all the painting and all that.
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Well, let me save all my adjustments on everything. Close that. Close this. Cool. All right, dudes. Mission complete for the day. I think is a good stopping point. I need a little break anyway. It's kind of really warm in here, and it's kind of dinner time too, dinnerish time. So I think I will shuffle on off of here for the time being. Kind of a short one today, I guess, but mission accomplished. And then we'll be back tomorrow doing. Actually, I won't be here tomorrow. Or maybe I'll be, if I am here tomorrow, I'll be later. Got a thing happening tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll kick everybody over to ZBrushed, and then you can do what you do. And I'll probably be back working on more stuff later off stream or something.
Great, man. Yeah, I'll just be here. I would probably put in 1 more hour at least, and then
Okay.
probably get ready to make some food myself.
Right on. Okay. Well, I hit my button and then say goodbye to everybody. Thanks everybody for hanging out and humoring us with dad jokes. You guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, and go say hey to ZBrush. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
There's this guy named Zukan with his work and careful hand. Clay
See ya.
code form fight, shaping dreams we all demand tonight. It's Zukan's sculpt, each